Healing begins when you stop projecting perfection. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess X Goh, and I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. Have you ever experienced or find yourself idolizing your therapist, coach, healer, lover, partner, siblings, parents, celebrities, or friends, and you desire what they have because what you see is perfection? And when you do this, you only see the goodness in that person, but you're not able to see the polarity in that person because every single person is human. There is ego and soul. And you see it a lot in the spiritual community where there's a lot of big guns, self-help gurus and teachers that are very mainstream, and people idolize them and worship them as God. And this is where they give their power away, is through seeing or projecting perfection onto that person. And by doing so, by glorifying that person in that way, that person is either feeding off that energy by being in their ego and creating this mass influence to mind control people to buy into their programming that can create all sorts of havoc for a person's psyche. Or that person can choose to remain humble as much as they can and remain human in their connection with their audience. And it's really hard to see that sometimes because a lot of people just purely see goodness in that person. They don't see the cracks. They don't see their personal life, how they show up when they're triggered or when they are acting out from ego. So how can we neutralize the way we idolize anyone? We must find a way to see their humaneness, their ego, to balance out what we see. Also, when we're projecting perfection, we're preventing ourselves from elevating our growth because we are relying on that person as our savior to rescue us. So what can we do about that? We need to clear what are the projections and distortions that we've experienced in our childhood trauma that's keeping us stuck in perfection. Because when the child or the baby did not receive love and they experience love from someone else, they automatically by default experience or perceive that person through perfection, because this is what has been missing in their upbringing, is this deep sense of love, and they're not able to feel this deep sense of love from within. And so when they feel that love from another, they then put this person on a pedestal because they highly worship and value this feeling that they lacked and miss out in their life. So you need to learn how to rebuild yourself from within and to see yourself through the lens of love and compassion, just the way you see with the other. And this helps to then neutralize this relationship dynamic. Through love, you are able to then discern clearly. When people say that love is blind, love is only blind when it comes from ego. When we are seeking egoic needs in the other person because we're not able to fulfill it within ourselves, that is when love is blind. But when love is pure, by being the transmission of love through embodiment, we then can see other people very clearly. We then become our own teachers. And I really hope that this video serves you if you are in this position, because it's really important to remain humble as much as possible and to be true to yourself. And you may resonate or not resonate with each person's transmission that have embodied or have walked through the path that you have. So be very discerning in what feels true for you, because everyone is on a different journey. And everyone has different levels of ego. When we get caught up in someone else's ego, they are in their ego and they are not embodied in a wholesome place. They are operating from ego. So it's really important to discern who you choose as your mentor, your coach, your healer, your therapist, your teacher, because not everyone is embodied. So many are in their ego, and this can cause triggers, trauma bonding, and keeping people in loop cycles when they are not embodied. So really discern wisely. It may not be easy at first, especially if you're someone who's riddled with trauma or constantly triggered, and you're looking for that safe haven through a person to give you that sense of stability and tranquility. I totally get that. And that's how it is starting out in the healing journey. I totally get it. I have personally found myself in those situations where I have hired mentors and I've put them on a pedestal because I wasn't able to see my own self-worth. I was able to see it through them. And it's not until I have embodied love from within, I'm able to see them clearly. If you really struggle with this and you would like to embody unconditional love for yourself from within and to make peace with your past and move mountains and really find your you, check out my upcoming workshops, Transforming Trauma, Conscious Relationship, and Magnetic Woman. You can also attend my Winter Solstice Ancestral Trauma Clearing Circle live via Zoom or on the replay for 1 month if you're not able to attend live, to have a taste what my work is about. You can also enroll into my self-paced inner child healing course to be in that private setting just with the online course, to dive deeper at your own pace in clearing what needs to be purged and neutralized for you to really find yourself from a place of love, acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness for yourself. In order for you to embody that, to then be the transmission of that. If you prefer to work with me privately, you can work with me in a one-to-one, one-day tailored trauma recovery retreat in person, or to work with me in a 3-month online container called Find Yourself and Trust, where you won't be the same person again, I can assure you. And you can learn more about this in the links below. And if you feel that you got so much out of this video, please give this video a like, comment below what you got from this, subscribe to this YouTube channel and share it with your loved ones who are in need of it. And I want to let you know that you are love. That even though you may struggle to see it or feel it for yourself at times, or all the time, depending where you're at with your healing journey, that by choosing you, by saying yes to you, by watching this content or choosing whoever it is that you choose to work with, you are choosing love. Because you are worthy of being saved and rescued. Not by another, but from yourself. That you are doing this for yourself. You're rescuing yourself by committing yourself to your healing journey. By investing your time and energy and your financial resources to make it happen for you to live a life beyond trauma. Love is a choice, and you can choose love at any time. So, my love, when are you going to choose to love yourself? It's not tomorrow or next year or never. It's now.